Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're, excuse me, whenever you are watching from wherever you are watching. Welcome to 5% Keto. I am Jason, your host, and I want to give you a little trip or trick or tip, whatever it's called. Um, I, I'm doing this right now in this beautiful kind of, well, 70-degree but rainy weather, and that is since I've decided to start on my there we go balance there my journey into carnivore. I I know from last time when I went keto what I needed to do, and that is get your blood work done. If you're going to start this, go and do what I'm doing and get your blood work done. And the main reason for this is so you have a baseline of where you are metabolically. Because keto, carnivore, all those diets, the low carb, high fat diets, they are all designed to get you better metabolically. And you may ask, okay, well, what does that mean? Well, from a former paramedic's viewpoint, um, and just someone who kind of understands this and has gone down the rabbit hole, you want your body to work well. You want all of your metabolic processes, that is all the processes in your body that could control blood pressure, blood sugar, fat burning, even your mental uh, stuff, your your brain and all of that. Everything that helps you function, you want that at peak or near peak levels. Will it always be peak? No. Will it get into acceptable? Absolutely, you can with this. So so when you have this baseline for for all of these, and there's numerous websites and places you can go and look up what all your numbers mean, uh, everything. You pretty much have a good idea of where you're at and where you need to go. And I'm not a believer in just setting goals. Okay, I'm going to lose this much in this time. I'm going to lose lose this many inches, and in these many months. Just go with it. Go until you see yourself getting thinner, until you feel yourself getting better, until you can feel your aches and pains leaving your body. I'm going to tell you right now, after 1 month of uh, carnivore, I've had I I don't have the stabbing pain in my leg, which is often associated with peripheral neuropathy, and and I mean I was having it bad, and and I was like, you know, I need to get back on keto. I finally did, and and it would go away. And this is another thing. Just because something go, goes away once as you're doing this, it doesn't mean it won't come back for small flare ups. So if you've been on keto or carnivore for a month and you still get a little flare up, don't worry. It's just your body getting used to it. If you do get the rash, the keto rash, just it'll last probably a month. Um, I know mine did, uh, and that's your body just figuring things out. So so a little hydrocortisone cream, get that on you, and it stop the itch. Good grief, people! Um, I'm, I'm driving if you can't tell. Um, what else? Yeah. So what tests should you get? Well, if you go in and tell your doctor, I want a blood workup done. Okay, cool. So what he'll probably do is since since you're starting this, he'll get your normal test, so a Chem 12 uh, or Chem 14, and that deals with 12 or 14 uh, chemicals that your body makes to see their levels. And also, he may get a CMP, which is a comprehensive metabolic panel, and this will check your liver function, your heart function, your kidney function, um, your your glucose, all of these things, and, and how much uh, certain enzymes you have in your liver and in your 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 kidneys and all that. So if you really want this to work, and what I'm going to insist on is having him draw at least three tests, him or her, or order three tests. One, of course, fasting glucose. You have to be fasting for these. And two, a fasting insulin, because it, insulin can do weird things to to your body. Excuse me, if not kept in check, and and we kind of need to see where those levels are. And the third one is your hemoglobin A1C, and this is the average of your blood sugars over 3 months. And so when you get these things done at the minimum, uh, you you'll have a baseline, and you can say, okay, my A1C was uh, 9.1, whatever, high. You're going to work on getting it down to below 6. It'll take a little bit of time, but but you can do it. And yeah, you've got markers. I suggest you learn to read what these mean, what your numbers mean, and what diseases or what processes uh, cause these numbers to go up or 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 go down. Um, and this is important. Um, if you have a range, you'll know where where you're going. As I've said probably many times before, and yeah, if your doctor doesn't want to do it, um, and you live in a state where you can do this, I know there's about 4 states, Massachusetts or Taxachusetts being one. Um, order your labs online. I know of a few of them. Ulta is one. Walk-in labs is another. Uh, the cheapest one I found, and since I'm new, I'm not being paid to tell you this, but the one I found that is cheapest, it is Own Your Labs, and ownyourlabs.com, OWNYOURLABS.com. These have the best prices. They've got just as many tests, and it's just like these. And if you if you've never done this, you can use your 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 flexible spending account, your health savings account, I believe, uh, on these, and you just go online. You pick the test you want. There's a doctor who will order it, and you just go to either a a LabCorp or a Quest, and get your blood drawn. Instead of the doctor getting the labs, you'll get them unless you request your doctor to get them. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's nothing for me to get my my labs and and run them over to my doctor. So it's easy. It's quick. Uh, you don't have to make an appointment. From what I remember the last time I did it. Um, and if you're not sure if there's one that's close to you, look, there's there's always finders. I know where my labs are. Uh, I've got one here in town too. I can walk in, and it's called MedCheck Labs here in Harlingen, Texas. Shout out to them. Woo-hoo. Um, and they'll they'll do the same thing. You really don't need a doctor's order. You just walk in, say, "Hey, I want this and this and this." They have a doc on site, and they'll sign the order, draw the labs, and I think you can choose to either have the doctors get the results, or you get them. I forget which. Um, and please send them to your doctor. If if they're insistent on getting your cholesterol down, if it's high, what what you need to do is, in my opinion, get a calcium score, a coronary artery calcification test, or CAC test. Um, this is beneficial because it shows you how much plaque you have. Um, Sometimes clinics have them for $50. Again, you can do your your FSA, HSA, whatever, um, and get that done. Again, you'll have a baseline of where you are, and then go back in 2 years after you've had it done. If they say you need a statin, you need a statin, you need a statin. find the studies. Um, right now, David Diamond go, goes into a great explanation of the statin studies. Be sure you really don't need them, and then say no, no, no. I'm going carnivore. I'm going keto, and I want to try this myself. And so he should, he or she should say, okay, let's do it. They'll monitor you, and I think it's best if you get your blood work done at least every 3 months. I know it can get expensive here, but getting them done every 3 months, it's a good uh, sign of progress. To me, it is. Others may say not, but I'm going to. My doctor may want follow up with me at, after 3 months. So yeah, I'm going to get them done. Track my progress, and I'm going to work out as usual. Maybe not today. Maybe I'll. It's been a weird week. I'll probably go back Friday night and do something uh, crazy. I don't know, but yeah. So those are my tips and tricks. If you follow me to here, thank you. If you gave up before, I don't blame you. Um, so I'm here at my doctor's office, and I'm going to tell him that I'm doing carnivore, and that I want those three tests. Okay, class, what were they? Right, fasting glucose, fasting insulin, and A1C. And usually on the comprehensive metabolic panel, I believe the A1C is included. Okay, there's other tests, high sensitivity, C reactive protein, all this. Um, they may be necessary, may not, depending on your situation. But 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 let's get those three tests and see where you are. Okay, so I stopped it accidentally. So until next time, we'll see you in the funny papers. Out.